Hello, Zach Yelton here, Director of Premium Services at Coastal Shores Landscape. It's July 2022. Welcome to our Low Country Landscape Report. Thanks so much for tuning in today. It is the 1st of July, and by now you're probably getting ready to enjoy some summer festivities celebrating the independence of our country on July the 4th. So hope you're able to enjoy that with some family and friends in a safe way. Here at Coastal Shores, we are working really hard. Our teams are in a very strong place right now. We've worked hard this spring and early part of the summer with our hiring process to hire quality individuals who are well-trained and skilled. We hire professional landscapers, and we train in that way, and that's what we expect in the field. If we're not seeing those results through certain complaints or certain patterns that we see when we inspect, we're working hard to correct those things. So while we're not perfect out there, we do work really hard to identify the problem areas and get those things solved. You know, one thing as we come into summer here that you're going to see a lot of in the landscapes is weeds. We've had a lot of problems with weeds over the last 4 to 6 weeks, and really the consistent rains and the summer heat and the fertilizer we've put out there, that's to blame. But what is a landscape without weeds, right? That's why we're here to maintain these things. We're working really hard to either hand pull or spray those with herbicide, control those with herbicide. If you are managing your own landscape and listening to this video, you are likely fighting an uphill battle against weeds right now. So stay on top of it, fight the good fight. Your landscape will appreciate it in the long run. Another thing that our guys are trained to see right now is insects. So summertime, this part of July, August, and September, these are months that we really start seeing a lot of insect activity. Mole crickets are probably one of the biggest things that we fight this time of year. We don't see them in every yard. They do tend to come up in the same spots year after year. So if you've had them in the past, you should expect to see them again this summer. Our guys are trained to see those things. We've got certain properties kind of earmarked that we know we've seen problems in the past. So don't be surprised if we're coming to you asking for an additional insecticide application to help fight that or battle that. We're also trained to see new areas that might be forming in the landscape and come to you with recommendations on how to treat that. We're seeing a little bit of fungus right now. Dollar spot fungus is starting to pop up in a few spots. That's because of the healthy amount of rain that we've had and just the wet weather that we've had. So in a few cases we've identified that and successfully have treated those. We'll be watching out for that too. Other than that, the summertime always brings a regular pattern of summer thunderstorms. So lightning strikes come with that. And lightning can be very damaging, not only if it strikes a tree in your yard, but sometimes your whole any of the electronics in your home can be susceptible to lightning strikes, and it's no different for the irrigation system. Irrigation system is that you have a computer hanging on your wall outside in your service yards that controls the irrigation system. That computer can get fried sometimes with a lightning surge. So if you start seeing problems pop up in your irrigation system, irregular running, maybe it's not running at all, maybe your yard's really dry, we want to check to make sure it hasn't suffered a power surge. And we've seen a number of those come up over the last few weeks. So we're working to identify those, get those corrected. If you have any concerns in your landscape about the irrigation, let us know. Our maintenance teams are also very keenly aware of that, and they'll report that stuff to us, and we'll get that information to you as well. If you have any questions about irrigation, what the settings should be this time of year, what the recommendations are, please see us. Beaufort Jasper Water Sewer Authority has also put out some requesting certain days that you don't water, certain time periods that you don't water. So we would advise you to heed to those recommendations as well to help them out. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. Again, I hope you guys are ready to enjoy the best part of the year, in my opinion, the summer here in the Low Country. It's hot, but our area has so much to offer you in the outdoors. So enjoy it. Thanks so much for tuning in today. We'll see you soon.